Something unprecedented is unfolding across the top of the world. While most headlines focus on political drama or global rivalry, a far quieter and far more consequential transformation is taking shape across the Arctic. Canada, together with its Nordic partners, is advancing more than $48 billion in synchronized defense investments stretching from the Gulf of Bothnia to the Canadian High North. On their own, these programs appear to be isolated national upgrades. But together, they form a new northern defense architecture built through technology, surveillance networks, air power integration, and icebreaker dominance. This is not a treaty, and it is not a traditional alliance. It is something far more modern, an evolving northern bloc designed to secure the Arctic for the next 50 years. Welcome to GEOCAPITALIST, the place where we decode how nations build wealth, power, and long-term strategic influence. Today we dive into Canada and the Nordics' $48 billion defense deal and reveal why it's a game-changer. A close look at how Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark, Greenland, and Canada are quietly aligning air, maritime, cyber, and surveillance capabilities into a single northern system capable of reshaping the security and economics of the entire Arctic region. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss how Canada's influence continues to expand through strategic alliances like this one. And remember, all visuals in this video are simulations used for educational and analytical purposes only. Now, let's continue. Across the Northern Hemisphere, a profound transformation is taking shape as Canada and the Nordic nations advance nearly $48 billion in aligned defense investments designed to fortify the Arctic for the decades ahead. What appears at first glance to be a collection of isolated national programs is, in reality, a converging architecture with shared objectives and synchronized timelines. Sweden's $19 billion modernization strengthens its air and electronic warfare capabilities. Finland is expanding ground resilience and advanced air defense across its long eastern frontier. Norway is upgrading Arctic-ready aircraft, bases, and maritime patrol systems. Denmark, together with Greenland, is expanding satellite links, early warning radars, and high-latitude domain awareness. Meanwhile, Canada's $38 billion NORAD overhaul introduces over-the-horizon radar, new command centers, and a revitalized northern infrastructure capable of integrating Nordic data streams. These parallel investments form a cohesive northern shield during a moment when climate change accelerates the thawing of sea ice, revealing new shipping routes, exposing resource-rich seabeds, and drawing heightened attention from global powers. Rather than respond with dramatic displays of force, the northern states are building a defense model rooted in precision sensors, data fusion, cold weather engineering, and cooperative deterrence. Their combined effort marks the beginning of a new Arctic reality, one where security is built not through scale, but through technological integration, shared awareness, and quiet strategic coordination. The Northern Defense transformation gains its true momentum in the air, where Canada and the Nordic states are knitting together a unified, data-linked network across some of the world's most challenging skies. Sweden's Gripen E stands at the center of this shift. Designed for cold weather performance, rapid maintenance, and short runway operations, it embodies a philosophy of resilience that aligns naturally with northern geography. Finland's modernization of its air defense architecture, combined with Norway's fleet of advanced F-35s, creates an air power triangle in which each nation contributes a unique layer of capability. Sweden brings independent engineering and electronic warfare expertise. Finland adds strategic depth through its extensive northern territory and integrated ground-based defenses. Norway contributes stealth-enabled situational awareness over the Norwegian and Barents Seas. Canada's $38 billion NORAD renewal links directly into this triangle through next-generation radars, high-altitude sensors, and upgraded command facilities that allow Nordic and North American data to merge into a single early warning picture. Canadian-made simulation systems, pilot training platforms, and AI-supported mission software enhance readiness across the region, ensuring aircraft from multiple countries can operate seamlessly in the same Arctic environment. Together, these capabilities form an emerging northern air power network, a quiet but formidable structure built not to project aggression, but to guarantee stability, interoperability, and constant vigilance across the vast airspace that connects the North Atlantic to the Canadian Arctic. As the northern nations modernize their air power networks, an equally significant transformation is unfolding across the Arctic's vast surveillance landscape. Canada, Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark, and Greenland are constructing a continuous chain of early warning capabilities that stretches across the top of the world, turning a region once defined by isolation into one of the most closely monitored strategic zones on the planet. Canada's new over-the-horizon radar systems provide continental-scale detection that senses activity thousands of kilometers beyond the horizon, feeding real-time data into upgraded northern command centers. These systems connect seamlessly with Finland's rapidly advancing sensor arrays, Sweden's long-range radar expertise, and Norway's maritime patrol aircraft operating across the Norwegian and Barents Seas. Denmark's stewardship of Greenland adds a decisive link. High-latitude satellite relays and remote radar stations positioned across one of the most strategic landmasses in the Arctic. Together, these technologies form a fused picture capable of tracking unregistered aircraft, maritime movements, environmental anomalies, and the expanding traffic along newly accessible Arctic shipping lanes. What makes this network unique is its dual use, supporting both defense readiness and scientific research on ice conditions, climate trends, and ocean patterns. By integrating military precision with polar science, the northern states are building a surveillance architecture that enhances situational awareness, strengthens environmental stewardship, and creates a shared foundation for stability in a region undergoing rapid transformation. Beneath the Arctic sky, the maritime dimension of the northern transformation is becoming just as decisive as the advancements in air power and surveillance. As melting sea ice reveals new passages across the top of the world, Canada and the Nordic states are expanding their fleets of ice-capable vessels, patrol craft, and coastal warning systems to ensure that these emerging routes remain stable and well-governed. Canada's next-generation polar-class icebreakers will soon form the backbone of its Arctic presence, supporting navigation, research, and domain awareness missions in some of the harshest waters on Earth. Norway contributes advanced frigates and maritime patrol assets that secure vital corridors between the Norwegian Sea and the North Atlantic. Denmark, through its command in Greenland, provides both geographic anchoring and high-latitude vigilance across one of the most strategic territories in the Arctic. Finland and Sweden, global leaders in icebreaker engineering, add world-class shipbuilding expertise, propulsion technology, and cold weather systems that enhance the entire fleet architecture of the region. Joint exercises, shared hydrographic data, and coordinated patrol routes ensure that vessels from multiple nations navigate the same channels with precision and predictability. As interest from larger powers grows, this maritime cooperation offers a stabilizing presence grounded in rule-of-law navigation and environmental responsibility. Together, these capabilities turn the Arctic Ocean into a monitored, strategically managed maritime domain shaped by northern leadership and collective stewardship. Beyond airspace and maritime corridors, the northern transformation extends into the digital and orbital domains, where Canada and the Nordic nations are assembling one of the most advanced cyberspace defense frameworks in the world. Sweden's expertise in electronic surveillance, Finland's robust cybersecurity networks, Norway's space tracking infrastructure, and Denmark's satellite operations in high latitudes align naturally with Canada's growing space sector. Together, they form a digital shield designed to protect Arctic communications, early warning systems, and critical infrastructure from interference. Quantum-resistant encryption, AI-supported network monitoring, and secure satellite-to-ground links are being developed to ensure that essential data circulates reliably even under the extreme magnetic and atmospheric conditions of the far north. Canadian companies such as MDA Space and North Star Earth and Space contribute orbital sensors capable of tracking maritime anomalies, shifting ice patterns, and unregistered aerial activity, while Nordic ground stations relay these signals across a resilient communication network. Collaboration between cyber centers enhances protection against intrusion attempts, targeting command systems, radar networks, and space-based platforms. What emerges is a defense layer that goes far beyond traditional military capabilities. An integrated system where satellites, sensors, and encrypted networks operate as a single organism. This digital cohesion strengthens the region's resilience, ensuring that the Northern Alliance can maintain awareness, stability, and secure communication across an environment where information is just as critical as territory. The Northern Defense Transformation is not only reshaping security, it is also creating a powerful economic and industrial corridor that links Canada with the Nordic countries through shared innovation. As procurement standards align and modernization programs accelerate, industries across aerospace, maritime engineering, sensors, and cyber systems are becoming increasingly interconnected. Canadian firms such as CAE, L3Harris, Magellan Aerospace, and MDA are securing new roles within Nordic programs, providing simulation platforms, precision components, avionics, and space technologies that deepen Canada's presence in Europe's advanced manufacturing ecosystem. At the same time, Nordic nations gain access to Canada's engineering capabilities, Arctic research institutions, and critical minerals essential for batteries, electronics, and future clean defense technologies. Joint research under NATO's Diana Accelerator fuels development in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, cold-resistant materials, and dual-use technologies designed for both defense and high-latitude civilian applications. These collaborations generate skilled employment across both regions, stimulate research funding, and reduce dependency on external suppliers. The result is a northern industrial network where knowledge flows in both directions, strengthening economic resilience while advancing the technological capabilities each nation contributes to the Arctic. Through this shared development model, Canada and the Nordic states are creating an economic backbone that supports not only their defense strategies, but also long-term competitiveness in global high-tech industries. Canada emerges from this northern transformation not as a passive participant, but as a central architect shaping the future of Arctic security and innovation. By integrating its capabilities with those of Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark, and Greenland, the country gains access to advanced technologies, resilient cold-weather engineering, and sophisticated surveillance systems that enhance national readiness across its vast northern frontier. Participation in Nordic modernization programs strengthens Canada's defense exports, opening new pathways into Europe's evolving security ecosystem while stimulating domestic research and advanced manufacturing. This growing industrial alignment gives Canadian firms a foothold in cutting-edge sectors ranging from sensor fusion and simulation to satellite technologies and cyber protection. Diplomatically, deeper ties with the Nordic states elevate Canada's influence within NATO's northern strategy, allowing it to shape policy discussions on Arctic surveillance, early warning networks, and emerging maritime corridors. The partnership also reduces dependency on any single defense supplier by broadening alliances across technologically advanced democracies. Most importantly, shared intelligence and coordinated deterrence strengthen Canada's capacity to safeguard its Arctic waters, airspace, and communities. Through quiet leadership, scientific precision, and strategic investment, Canada is positioning itself at the heart of a northern coalition designed to navigate the geopolitical realities of a rapidly changing Arctic. Across the Arctic, a quiet but decisive realignment is taking shape as Canada and the Nordic nations converge around shared investments, synchronized modernization, and a common understanding of northern security. This emerging alignment is not defined by treaties or formal declarations, but by the practical integration of air power, maritime capability, cyber resilience, and space-based surveillance into a single ecosystem. Together, these nations demonstrate a model of cooperation built on transparency, precision, and technological strength, an approach that replaces outdated notions of competition with collaborative deterrence. Their combined capabilities support stable governance of Arctic routes, protect sensitive environments experiencing rapid climate shifts, and reinforce the economic corridors that will define the region's role in future global trade. For NATO, the Northern Partnership strengthens deterrence across one of the alliance's most strategically important frontiers. For Canada, it solidifies a role as a quiet but influential leader shaping the rules, technologies, and operational standards of the High North. Through this network of northern democracies, a new bloc is emerging, one that prioritizes innovation over scale, shared awareness over isolation, and long-term stewardship over short-term rivalry. In a world undergoing rapid geopolitical change, this northern coalition represents a blueprint for how mid-sized nations can secure their interests while shaping a more stable and interconnected Arctic. If you found value in today's analysis, I invite you to watch the next episode, because it connects directly with everything we explored here. Like, share, and subscribe to GEOCAPITALIST, where we decode how nations build wealth, power, and strategic influence in a changing world. And now I want to hear from you. Do you believe this $48 billion Northern alignment marks the beginning of a long-term Arctic coalition, one where Canada quietly leads through technology rather than scale? Your insights help shape the next episode. Thank you for spending your time with us, and remember, in geopolitics, the North is never silent. It's simply underestimated. Until now, I'll see you in the next one.